good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha.
Good morning, everyone. All right, so this is in the progress, in the works. Bear with us. We are working on doing a full year fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network as a group of different farming simulator players. We'll see how big we can make it. If you're a farm sim game player, swing on by and we'll figure out all the information. Jess and Kiram are actively trying to figure it out literally right now. We're going to set up a link where we can do a fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network. And we're going to try to do that all year long. So let's throw the banner up there. And we're basically going to game for Extra Life for Kids. And it's like our channels aren't monetized, we're small YouTubers, but we can still fundraise for other people and do good in the world, right? So that's going to be our attempt here. Once we have, hey Michael, once we have it all figured out and links for you guys, we're going to put links in the description. We'll probably put links in the chat, and we'll keep doing that year round. .41 Fahrenheit there. What is that in Celsius, Michael? And then all the donation stuff will be handled by the Children's Miracle Network. We won't have to deal with people's credit cards and stuff. That'll all be done by the charity, which is pretty awesome. And that way nobody has to trust us. They can just directly deal with the charity. 5 degrees Celsius, guys, that is cold. It's 3.4 Celsius here right now. What is chicken pie? Why do you say pie twice? I was so confused by chicken fried steak. I ordered chicken fried steak and I had no idea what I was getting, if I was getting beef or chicken. I'm like, I don't know. It'll be a surprise for me. I don't know what that is. Welcome, Kiram Gaming. See, Kiram's multitasking. He's here and he's working on the charity thing. So. This was Kiram's idea, so all the credit goes to Kiram. Chicken pie is chicken pie. Well, no shit. They usually cook it at 100 degrees Celsius. Why do you... Is that hot? I don't cook, so I don't know.
Yeah. But I love that you mentioned it. Like, I seriously only a few days.
I mean, Jess has introduced me to chicken pot pie. I don't know if that's the same thing. Don't.
I sure invited you.
Yeah, so I've had chicken pot pie before. I don't know what chicken pie is.
Yeah.
If it's similar to chicken pot pie. And not like similar to like KFC has chicken pot pie, but better than KFC. And Canadian KFCs don't have chicken pot pie, or at least not the ones I've seen. Maybe they do. I can't remember. I hate Canadian KFC, so maybe they have that. I just don't remember. So I shouldn't say things I don't know. I sound tired. The hell are you talking about? I showed up for work at 7 a.m. Waited to go to work, and work never showed up. I showed up, but work didn't show up. How many people can say that they showed up for work, but work didn't show up? So I was supposed to be working today, but the boss literally couldn't find a load for me. I sat in the truck for 2 hours, and then I'm like, "Hey boss, I'm going home. Call me if you find a load." And my buddy unfortunately had a load today. He delivered that load at 7 a.m. today morning in Vancouver, and unfortunately for him, couldn't find any load for him after that either. So at least I got stuck at home with no work, while my buddy is stuck in Vancouver with no work. So I think I've kind of the better shoe here. Today's not a holiday though. Yesterday was a holiday. I recommend a red barn. Oop, that's not the button I meant to hit. Alright, let's go repair all this and then start gathering all the grass.
Is that something you want us maybe to just brainstorm and see what we can try? Yeah, Photoshop up here. Link should be.
My link should be in there. Can you drop it in chat as well? Okay. And then we'll pin it. I can't remember how to get out of a tractor. Alright, so that's our link. What does that bring us to? Let's click it. Let's click it and see what it brings us to. So that link brings us here. We don't have a logo or anything yet. You're working on that, so our goal is personally $3,000 or $2,000. The team doesn't show us the team we're on, does it? Oh, you can click on virtual farming for miracles over here. And that brings us to the team. The team goal is $10,000. And then every YouTuber will have their own goal, and we'll get icons for this stuff and get all that going. Awesome. Who wants to put in the first dollar? Next milestone. Oh, there's milestones. We get to unlock logos. What are the logos? So $75, $200, $500, and $1,000. We get to unlock different decals, I guess. Extra Life T-shirt, medal, silver medal hero. I don't know what that is, but okay, I can click on it. Maybe? No. I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out once we unlock it. But I will personally match every donation up to a total of $1,000. I will personally match all donations up to $1,000. I'm willing to pay half of this to reach 2,000. Okay, back to farming. So, yeah, I wonder who the first dollar is going to be. How do we repair this? If any of you guys are donating in there, let me know and I will go watch that go up from 0 to a number. State trooper's the worst type of cop to get pulled over by. And as far as that goes, if somebody joins our team that is a graphic designer, let them remake the logo, right? Like, no, professional graphic designer, right? If someone comes up with a better logo, we're not going to be. I know. But just because if somebody comes up with a better logo, we're going to use their logo over ours. But I'm looking forward to what you come up with.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Hard brakes. Hard brakes. Oh, don't get into fonts. I hear just getting into fonts. Great. She'll be on some font website downloading fonts. They're technically typeface and not fonts. Technically it's a typeface, not a font.
Yeah. For 2 years at high school, I went half a day to graphic school at the Career Center. So we studied a lot of things, be it darker, be it recipe, and everything. So part of it was learning different fonts and studying.
Typeface.
So that was it.
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff, what do you think? This fundraiser we're starting, should I pull that into the trucking channel as well? Oh, I remember. I always start on the top there because this tractor doesn't have enough power to pull this uphill when it's fully loaded. So Gaming with Kiram had this idea of doing a fundraiser as a group, and he's going to try to get a bunch of small YouTubers like us together to do a year-long fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network. We've made our personal goal to be $2,000 and the group goal to be $10,000, and then each YouTuber can select their own amount, like $100, $500, whatever that YouTuber thinks they can fundraise. Seeing I'm not working today because work didn't show up, I showed up. I sat in the truck for 2 hours before I went back home. I shouldn't complain about sitting in my truck for 2 hours because some other people have sat in the truck all day long, far away from home. I wouldn't know who that is. Where did you end up parking, Jeff? Did you go to Chell Road? Oh, wait. What? You just went home empty? So you weren't actually stuck in Vancouver then? Got an email from Extra Life. Jess is still setting it up. So you haven't bothered leaving Mitchell Island. I like Shell Road. It's my new favorite place if I'm parked somewhere near Mitchell Island. Although Mitchell Island has decent parking. At least you're guaranteed parking there. The reason I like Shell Road is across the road is hiking paths as far as the eye can see and as much forest as the eye can see. You can get out, go for a walk, be out in nature, and also not be stuck looking for restrooms because, hey, there's a forest right there. And also very close to walking distance to a shopping center and restaurants. Fair enough. Sometimes once you're parked, you're in lazy mode, right? The worst thing is when you go into lazy mode and then you get a phone call and go, hey, we got a load for you. And I was like, oh, I had my whole night planned out already. I was full potato. And all of a sudden now you have a load for me? No. Because you kind of settled in where you were and you got comfy and funny thing is, same with me. I would have done a live stream a lot earlier in the day if it wasn't for, I'm going to wait till 1500. I need to... I'm not committing to doing anything until after 1500. Then I waited for food. Waited for James to come over. Yeah, Michael, but this is Texas. There's state troopers everywhere.
Yeah. And it's being in charge. They want that person in position. Like, look at the
They were looking for you, Michael. Jeff, have you ever run in Texas? They've got cops bloody everywhere. Like, cops are everywhere. And they're funded by tickets they give out, so they have quotas. I've honestly not seen a state with as many cops as Texas does. Do you know the difference between regular police and state troopers? One would be hired by the town and one would be hired by the state.
should get James to
The what?
do it.
Oh, James could do it.
With James and
Even Ghost Bear?
Ghost Bear would do it too. They both do it.
We could at least put the earworm in. Then only if they're actually interested.
Like, we got two people that are really.
You've updated the page? Let's take a look at the page. Oh yeah, there's the logo. Got her logo in there. Jess said she's got the logo in there. It's still $0, but there's a logo. So right now I have committed to $0. I'm willing to commit to $1,000 on my personal cash. If you guys give us $1,000, I will give $1,000. No logos here yet. I wasn't expecting any because they're talking about making them. What do you mean no people know about the Game Warden? The Game Warden is more powerful. Game Warden is the most powerful cop in the US. One of the most powerful. Game Wardens have a lot of authority. Often the game wardens are called Department of Natural Resources, DNR. And game warden is game as in wildlife game, like deer and moose and elk and wild boars and turkeys and all that stuff. And fishing too, right?
Video right
Sweet. I have to look into those. So when I, instead of going BRB, hit play on that. How long are the play button? Are there shorter versions of that? 3 minutes is a long. Yeah. We'll download some of those. I just quickly downloaded the banner to go on the top and bottom for charity. Oh, Michael, could you click the little gear for me on? Or wait, were you watching on your phone? Not on. Never mind. Jeff is watching on phone as well, so nobody here is watching on a PC. Oh, I wanted to know live what quality we are broadcasting in. Click the little gear. I think it's 1080p. Okay. Ghost Bear. Yeah, I know Ghost Bear, you checked it yesterday. I think James's stream showed up at 720, but I think that was after it had been live streamed and it hadn't been fully processed yet. So I think maybe if you watch it later on, you get higher quality. Yeah, I just picked one that seemed half decent. The one you have there looks very cool, actually. Yeah, especially with Kiram, you use that green border already. This would just be a blue border. You could even take the blue one and turn it green. It would not be that hard to do a color replacement. Am I going back to? You have not given me approval to go back to Discord. I'm waiting for your approval. You guys are done talking. You guys are good? Okay, we're going to go back to Discord then.
Goofing around and all of the cool tools and stuff that's in there and graphics and
you guys are live.
Yeah, we're definitely geeking out.
Hello everybody, Karen Gaming here.
I'm glad he introduced himself because I never introduced anyone.
There you go.
I grew up Mennonite. I don't introduce people. I don't say please and thank you. We never grew up with any of what people would consider manners. It's just not something we grew up with.
You just say what you gotta say, right?
Yeah. And it doesn't like just because we don't say please or thank you, it didn't mean that we are demanding you do it. It's still just a nice request. Just not something we grew up with. We did grow up with thank you. If somebody did something, we would thank people every now and then. And thank you in Plotich is bitchine. Not bitchin', bitchine.
It's like, I'm going to say that for me. Thanks.
Bitchine is thank you in German.
No, and Matterschloop is still one of my favorite ones.
Matterschloop?
Yeah.
Matterschloop.
I don't
Mid,
remember most
mad,
German, but
mad is mid, mad, mid, maddag, midday, Matterschloop, midday sleep. It's just
AKA nap time
nap,
for dress.
midday nap, Matterschloop.
I can remember the important ones. Like when I could do that with
Oh,
should we talk about food? And I'd be like,
are the Senators losing bad right now? Jess is immediately Googling.
like hockey.
Hockey?
Squirrel. I'll never get this done, but squirrel. Oh, yeah, ouch.
Bit, as in like Bitcoin. Bit, shine. Shine would be SH. Shine. Bitshine is thank you. In Plotich, in Low German, not in German, like Germany German. I mean,
German.
Low German is Germany German too, but not traditional German, what people think. Yeah, Bitchain, there you go. I bet there's an actual spelling for it. Hang on, let me find it. I have a website for that. It's not a good website. I didn't say a good website.
I haven't been able to get to that website in a while. Oh, it works for you.
Can we go English to plot each? There we go.
Hello, Michael.
I am working on the logo currently. I've not gotten too distracted, only slightly distracted.
Okay, we should be close. I see testicle. Oh, we're not looking for that. Sorry. We're looking for thank you. Here we go. Oh no, so that would be Dankschein. What is Bitschein then? Dang nammit! Dankschein is thank you. I might be making up my own words, Jeff.
Very possible.
There's Dankschein. What's Bitschein? Okay, let's look up Bitschein. B.
Oh, I just thought we can put entries on the on our community pages too, or our channels.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I don't know if I can
Maybe I'll
find
make a
Bitschein.
high-end resolution on this logo too. If you want to use it bigger as well.
Oh, Bitschein. I know what it is. Dankschein is thank you. Bitschein is you're welcome. There we go. Right there. Bitschein. Ha. Bitschein. You're welcome. So I wasn't quite making it up. And I was wrong with the SH sound. It's apparently SCH sound. And please, I don't know the answer to please. I guess we'll find out together what the word please in Plotich is, because I don't think I learnt that one. I asked my mom what please was, and she thought about it for a long time and goes, I don't know. Often please we would just say, hey, could you do this favor for me? You would use that sentence instead of please. Oh look, here they say please is Bitschein. So Bitschein gets used in more ways. That would make sense, but saying Bitschein at the beginning just sounds so wrong. Here, see, it also says bitte. That's High German for please. So apparently some Plotich people use High German please for German, and this is gefallen, favor. Do me a favor. So that's what I'm used to is, hey, could you do me this favor? apparently. Every time I forget, every time I enter and exit a menu, my tool lifts or drops. Because my joystick is a little wonky to program. The new Farm Tech stick is out, except everybody sold out on it. So I couldn't even buy 2 sticks right now if I wanted to. Trust me, I wanted to. I was debating buying 4 sticks. You know, that way Jess could have 2 sticks as well. But that would mean buying another steering wheel. And Jess says she doesn't have room for that. Or more, she doesn't want the steering wheel bolted straight to her desk as well.
No.
She goes, I see what you did to your desk. Out comes a drill. Yep. Drill holes through the desk. Mount the steering wheel permanently. Any update to our site yet? You're working on it. You're working on logos and icons and stuff?
Yep, slowly working.
I'm trying to find the part for the logo.
Jess says there is an update. There is an update. She says it doesn't say 0 anymore.
I'm doing well, Michael. Thank you. How
I
about
didn't
you?
have the link. Did I? Where's the link? Just shared the link. There it is. I'm gonna pin that link to the top of the chat. There we go. All right. I owe $15, guys. $15 out of my pocket already, guys. Who's gonna make it $20? That's awesome. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Okay, that's awesome. I guess I need to download some kind of program. I wonder if there is some kind of program I could take that $15 live and put it on screen.
Yes, Karen shares.
Okay.
I have to just set it up in your OBS.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, see, Karen, you're on top of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw some of their headers that they have spaces for those numbers.
Look what pops up in here.
You should share that with chat. Throw it in Discord. I'll show people if you throw it in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, you can set up like alert systems and stuff like that. So
You got in trouble in school for forgetting to say yes, sir, to a teacher. You have to say sir to a teacher?
There.
Really?
Discord for you.
You have to say sir to your teachers. Holy crap, I don't even say sir to our cops and our border crossing people. Oh, I would be in so much trouble in Texas. If I get pulled over, I'm in trouble.
Hey, we survived a week there. It's okay.
What was I going to do?
Discord.
Discord. Under... Alright, I'm going to share my Discord. Jess My father-in-law shared a photo. Juan's way or no way? That's awesome. Yeah, if I say yes, sir, it's actually calling somebody bossy, right? If somebody's being bossy to me, I go, yes, sir.
I'm still a little bit sour about it, but I guess you guys would never ever see me, poor innocent troublemaker I am. I almost get expelled from high school. I get it. 1 day, in-day suspension instead.
For what?
Something I'm completely innocent.
That you didn't do?
Nope.
Somebody put the rap on you.
So in graphics class, we had probably 20 computers, right? Like in a computer lab.
Sure.
And you would all log in, and we shared them. We didn't get the same computer every day. So we would log in, and then spend 20 minutes, and then we go to a group meeting. We stay logged in, and then we would go back to our computers afterwards. During that time that we were at the meeting, somebody went to my computer on the desktop with other lady's folder of all her work, and they deleted it because they didn't like her. But because I was logged in, and there were no cameras, I got the blame.
And you guys had to stay logged in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just normal to stay logged
I
in.
would be logging out so hard every time.
That's what I did afterwards. But they thought I was after this chick's work. I'm like, why would I delete her work?
It's like, I've got nothing against that person's work. Why would I delete? And why could somebody delete somebody else's work if you were in your login? You shouldn't have access to somebody else's work.
It was just on the desktop, so I don't think it really mattered.
Yeah, but why did your login have access to other person's work?
I don't know.
That's the school's fault. Even if you had done it, that's the school's fault.
But they almost expelled me for it. Had a really fight about it.
Oh, so you are not that strict. You don't say yes, sir, to all authority. You say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. I rarely say yes, sir, to border crossing, but every now and then, yes, sir, slips out. And the last time I said yes, sir, it happened to be to a female officer. I just go, yes, sir, and then there was a slight little half a second pause from her, and then she just kept going. And then the next chance I had to say yes, I said, yes, ma'am, and she paused again and goes, that's better.
Just chatting with James. Something about doing a stream tomorrow.
James might stream tomorrow?
Yeah.
Look for James to stream tomorrow, possibly. I sure hope not me. I hope work shows up for me tomorrow. The funny thing is, I'm not worried about the payday. I'm not worried about work. I'm worried about... I gotta go out and get video for my trucking channel. If I'm not working, where's this video gonna come from? I've got 7 videos to shoot. And now I'm down 2 days. Now I have to shoot 7 videos in 3 days?
Now James is making it look like you're talking to yourself.
What?
I didn't type that. You didn't type that, so it must be James.
Okay. I've done that to James accidentally, but then I switched to my account. Now he's just putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, we do have to do ATS video for a trucking channel soon, but surprisingly they don't like that. We've learned from the feedback.
Ah! Who didn't like my ATS video gaming? No, somebody just said they're not going to watch those videos, which is fine.
And then Linda and Milo both said that they don't feel like interact with people during the because they're too focused on the game and not the chat.
ATS?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there's so much chat, it's hard to keep up with it. Oh.
We did find out though.
You're my inner voice. Shit. I'm screwed.
For the giveaway, 10 memberships we can do a month. You don't have to show up to the live stream.
Yes. So anyone that watches any of my videos that has the membership gift option turned on can win gift memberships.
I don't know if you have to be a subscriber or not, or just watch.
I don't know either.
But we found out, but somebody commented like, oh, we never went to your live stream to have one.
Yeah, one of the winners said that they've never seen one of my live streams ever, and they won a gift membership. I'm just happy somebody that got the gift membership reached out and said hi, so that was more than I was expecting. Now, if any of those gift memberships continue being members, that would be cool. Whoa! I was looking behind me. Almost did some fence crawling. So that's the one thing that's advantageous to Farming Sim, live streaming it. I can actually talk to the people in chat. Because it's a slow enough base game, and I can just stop at any time and talk, right? In a racing game, I have to be focused on that race the whole time I'm racing. But at least in like when we're doing the NASCAR racing thing, between races I had time to catch up with chat. In Trucking Sim, there's never a chance to catch up with chat. It's just go, go, go the whole time. So, yeah, I can see why people have issues with that. But what other game do I play on that channel? Trucking just seems to be the appropriate thing to play on that channel. Yeah, I'm excited about this charity thing. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
What do you think, Michael?
A3.
Michael, what do you think of this charity thing? And I'm just saying straight out, I didn't come up with this idea. Kiram had this idea, so just because I'm the first of our team doing a live stream with it on there, Kiram's idea, and Jess and I just, yes, we were just hardcore in immediately.
It was one of my goals, anyways, when I first started doing live streams, which was about a year ago when I first started getting into it. I actually wanted to get into it a lot sooner, but I had to figure out how to live stream and do videos, so I thought I would just take it one step at a time. But it's been my passion to give back in some fashion to charity.
Make the world a better place.
Exactly. And I'm just happy that both Juan and you, Jess, are thrilled with it as well, and are like-minded and synergize right to get this going, because I'm tickled pink. I'm like, yay, it's finally happening.
Like I say, it just worked perfectly. Yep. A new year just to start off
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, start at the beginning of the year. See what we can come up with.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even look. If it updates on ours, did it automatically update on the group? So we are at 15 here. Group refresh. 15. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's cool how that works. I like it.
Now, just to clarify, because my question is, that donation came through the 3Js?
Yep.
Okay, and then it went through? Okay.
Yeah,
So
it shows up on our individual channels, and then whatever total will show up on the group channel. So everybody in the teams will go toward the group. And I guess people can even donate on the group itself. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
they could do that.
That is awesome. I'm excited.
Oh, this is gonna go far. I'm hoping we'll hit the 10,000. If we go beyond the 10,000, that would be even great too.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
So why is my tractor not going? Oh, there we go. It's just too full, too heavy. This tractor can't handle it. Yeah, I'm excited.
We should be like, if we raise so much money, we'll dress up as pirates again.
Kiram, do you have manners? What kind of bullshit question is that, Michael? Hey, Kiram, do you have manners?
Let me see here.
He has to think about it.
Hey, nope, they're not in there. Where would I store them? I don't know, Michael. I don't know. I checked all my containers, but I don't see these manners.
Just have the Canadian one. Sorry, not
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, just the Canadian ones.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, sorry, eh? Sorry, eh, bud?
I had an American type A in chat, and I didn't get it. I'm like, why is this guy talking like a pirate? Because he spelt it wrong. I'm like, oh, you mean the Canadian A? I'm like, oh, you're spelling it wrong. Just EH with explanation. EH explanation point. That's the Canadian A. Not the EA. EH. Did I say EA? EH explanation.
Come on, Michael, don't be such a hoser, eh?
Michael doesn't even know what a hoser is.
No, but I'm gonna look it up.
And I'm not breaking the rules at all that he set me on for BYH.
That's just what we're gonna say for the rest of the year.
Canadian version of
Yeah, quit being such a hoser, eh?
We're gonna be dangerous now.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We broke them. Oh.
Michael's wit with his one-word comebacks.
Yeah. Us sneaky Canadians, we're very strategic that way.
Canadian swearing is so mild, nobody else actually realizes we're swearing at them. We have to switch over to American swearing so that people understand. Whoa, does that mean?
You'll have to fact check it, Michael.
Yeah,
Get it?
have to ask Doug what hoser means.
No, you're just
Doug McKenzie. Isn't it Doug McKenzie?
yeah, it's
Doug McKenzie can answer what a hoser is.
I grew up with that. My dad would play it. And that's coming from, like, I know you always say I live close to the
Yeah.
border, but you know, it was still
Michigan was close enough to the Ontario border. You got a lot of Ontario TV, right? So you had Canadian influence in Michigan.
I could also go back to my ancestors were Canadian.
We're Canadian, so it was you probably in the past exposed to more Canadian media. A hoser is a firefighter. Oh boy. Misinformation.
Okay.
But it's like the most.
That's not the Canadian version, Jeff. Sorry.
That's like the proper answer here to confuse him further.
That's the right answer, just to confuse people.
I even gave away a hint already, pretty close at the beginning of the stream, and he didn't even pick up.
Oh, I wouldn't pick up any hints either.
Well, there's nothing new about that.
Oh well, I'm not repeating the hint either.
Here's Michael going off, starting to Google hoser.
Yeah. And when he figures it out, he's gonna blow a gasket.
Now it's car washes.
Car washes? Nope. Nothing to do with car washes. I suppose it's used for car washes, but
Not a hoe. A hoser, as in like a garden hose. Hoser.
yeah, hoser.
Not a hoe. Definitely not a hoe.
Juan likes to joke around that I'm his hooker.
Yes, because she does
'Cause
the
I do
crocheting.
crochet and knitting, right? So he
Je-
likes,
Jess is my hooker.
I'm a hooker.
Brings her hooks with her wherever she goes.
I do.
I've got a hooker in the back of my truck. Oh, that's a good way of getting. Let's talk about Children's Miracle Network and hookers all together in the same sentence.
That's gonna be the problem with this. You're gonna be. It makes me think of Isabel.
Isabella. She was an awesome human being.
She would always be like, "It's for the children."
It's for the fucking children. She was a good fundraiser because she would just harass people and swear at them and make them donate.
And she was like old lady, like just who she was. She was a lot of fun to fundraise with. I should shoot her a message. I think she's on Facebook still.
Yeah, she is. Well, her last time, when her birthday came up on Facebook, I left her a comment saying that I'm surprised you're still alive, you old hag. That's her love speech.
It is. I didn't know she lives over in Alberta now.
Yeah.
I wish she moved, but not over there.
I think because her daughter is store manager in Alberta.
Okay.
We're gonna get denied. Why are we gonna get denied? Who's denying us?
We keep talking about things that we shouldn't, I think he says.
Well, look up Hoser then. See if Mackenzie there can... Is it Bob Mackenzie?
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Are they brothers? Bob and Doug? Or just friends? Because then they wouldn't be Mackenzie. They must be brothers, huh? Or cousins?
Yeah, they're brothers.
They're brothers, okay. They were on TV before I was allowed to have TV. Not Bob Barker. Fuck's sake, Jeff. Jeff is so eager to answer all questions wrong.
This is something else I remember. Dave's not here. It's Sean.
It's not Canadian though, right?
This is.
Is
They're Canadian.
Cheech and Chong a Canadian?
Yeah, they're Vancouver.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was before my time too. I've never watched Cheech and Chong, but their slapstick humor the same way, right?
Yeah.
I think they're slapstick.
Dave's not here. My dad would play that all the time. We thought it was hilarious.
Isn't there the movie called Slapstick? That's rated R.
Yep.
Very rated R. But that's a Canadian movie. You learn about hosers there for sure.
Oh, a video.
Okay, so Bob and Doug McKenzie are brothers. Perfect, yeah. Portrayed by Rick, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, Maureen and Dave Thomas. There's a line. We haven't crossed the line yet, Michael. Well, I shouldn't say this channel hasn't. Sometimes commenters have crossed the line. There's a line. When people cross the line, we ask those people to stop crossing the line. And if they continue crossing the line, Jess or Milo Girl or Ghost Bear starts timing them out, even if they're family. And just like Kiram said, just because I say something nicely, and if I ask somebody nicely not to do something, that doesn't mean I'm not serious for you not to do something.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, could you not say that anymore? That's pretty explicit language. Could we stop that? Oh, I didn't yell it and scream it at you. Well, I still meant it, so don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And trust me, nobody here today has crossed that line yet.
I admire, like, I think Milo's approach too, because it shows that she's unbiased in the choice, meaning she's not affected by the connection.
Yes,
right?
she will chastise me. She would ban me if she could.
He definitely would.
I like when you have someone like that is not biased. Doesn't matter who it is. The ban hammer's coming out.
Yep. And I think that is sort of what you want in a moderator.
Yeah. And I think if ever one of my moderators banned somebody for something I didn't agree with, I would depending on what it was, I would, if it was justified, I would just let that moderator's decision stand no matter who it is. But if maybe it was a personal decision, in that case, then I would undo that. But
I think you do well. You actually actioned something real quick the first day that I gave you moderation rights. And I was like shocked. I was like, oh wow, you know what to do. Okay.
I don't recall that, but
This was a few weeks ago. I had Michael, I had made him finally, I gave him his wrench.
And Michael immediately timed someone out.
Yeah, on that one stream, and I was too busy doing my thing, and then I looked in there and was like, oh wow, he did something. Wow. so yeah, you were on the ball, so it exceeded my expectations that day. And that was your first day on the job, within probably 10 minutes of you getting the blue wrench.
And Michael's doing a better job of not lying. He actually starts telling the story of, hey, they're forecasting for it. I'm like, okay, that's better than we're going to get 10 feet of snow. No, somebody forecasted. So Michael's becoming less of a liar. So, Michael, if I ever need a moderator, an additional moderator, you're definitely on the top of my list. I just don't need another moderator yet. The day will come.
Talking about the weather, there is snow in the forecast.
There is snow in the forecast. Likely I'm not going to have any work until the snow shows up. It's usually how these things work. And I missed some comments earlier about Jeff and James talking. Yeah, Jeff only answers wrong answers because it's so much more fun. If somebody didn't catch the sarcasm in his answer, that's a them problem and not a him problem.
Like if you know Jeff in real life, that's Jeff.
That's fun. I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I think my lines are when sexual jokes are more than just a one-time joke thing and then move on. If somebody just wants to stay on top of those. One here or there I'm fine with. I'm not, well, I guess I am a prude. But the ones that I'm really hard on is when somebody starts picking on somebody else. The only person that's allowed to pick on Michael is me. I guess Jess and Kieran are allowed to pick on Michael too. but I'm a control freak that way.
Yep, I was
I
shocked.
choose who gets to pick on Michael.
Definitely shocked that day.
Because I've got Michael's back. Hey Michael, was that you patting yourself on the back?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I agree. I was like shocked. When I added him as moderator, I didn't even think he knew what to do.
He is Texan, so it's hard to tell, right?
Well, you said it. I didn't. So. And then I was sitting there. It's like, holy wait, did I do that? No, I didn't do that. I'm playing the game. Michael did that. That's what was going through my brain when I saw him ban someone.
One of the reasons I'm careful of how many moderators I give out is it's easy to give someone moderation privileges. Most likely taking away moderation privileges makes that person unsubscribe and never come back. Not always, but... Because people always come in here and ask, can I be a moderator? Can I be a moderator? And giving them moderator is probably going to get me a subscriber from them. But it's harder to unmoderate someone than to moderate someone. I mean, I guess it's not that hard. If somebody continues to be an inappropriate moderator, it's easy enough to say, hey, that's just not going to work. But it's unlikely that that's not going to hurt feelings.
Most of my moderators are people that I know of that understand the purpose of a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Or have had some sort of official role in gaming in some capacity. Like I made you and Jess moderators because you guys have your own channel and you know the whole gist behind it, right? And then I've added, let's see, Mark Thor, because he moderates a whole whack of Discord channels and other YouTube channels. So I know he understands the gist of it all, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yep.
And then I've added one personal friend as a moderator. He doesn't jump in as much because he's busy with his career at the moment, but he's a very mature individual. So, and he has his own sort of online communities and stuff like that too. So he understands the importance of it. So. And then I've got Michael and Milo Girl added as well, and I've seen how they react in chat, so I was like, okay, well, they seem to be respectful people, so I'll add them as moderators. And then I've only made one bad judgment call with a moderator.
But you're going to make bad judgment calls. It's better to make mistakes and fix them than not. Because sometimes, like I was just saying, it's easier to not moderate someone, but sometimes you just have to take the risk, and it won't always work out.
Yep.
I mean, we made a bad judgment call ourselves, right? So
What's that?
we've done a bad judgment call as well.
Yes, we've made bad judgment. I have made someone a channel editor as a bad judgment call. Which is way above moderator.
So on my channel, that was the CFL Saskatchewan guy. He kept on advertising his own channel.
Yeah,
Just
that's
nonstop.
something I never understand. People that have their own YouTube channel going to other people's YouTube channels, advertising their channel. It's like, I don't mind if you do it once. Just say, hey, or even not even advertise it. Just go, hey guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna start editing video for my channel, or just so people. But most people know if you're in here, you just search the person's name and you can look it up. But you don't have to aggressively advertise your channel. If you got your own YouTube channel, you already know you don't want people to do that in your channel. So I don't understand when people do that to ours. But some people might just be too young and don't have that skill learned yet.
Well, he didn't listen. Jess even talked to him about it. And then I talked to him about it in my own, well, nice way. And then all of a sudden, on the very day that Michael became moderator, he ended up not listening and continued to promote links for his channel. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I've already talked to him. Jess has already talked to him. I didn't even say anything. I just like, poof, removed the role. That's it. No more linking for you.
You did it kind of secretly too. Like you would come in with a link and you were like, okay, I'll click on it, and it was always doing his stuff.
Yeah. And I think one of my streams, I talked to him briefly a bit on it, because I don't like to get confrontational during a stream or anything like that. It's kind of awkward, but I did mention, I said it's, and I think you said it too, that it's not kosher or polite to...
I had a conversation with him, asking him how he would feel if I came to his channel advertising myself over and over and over. And how that wouldn't be cool if I did that to his channel, asking his viewers to come and watch mine instead. It's like, that's not very nice.
And just for educational purposes, I said that, what you said, but I also added, I said it's the discretion of the channel owner to do a shout out.
Yeah, yes.
Right?
If you're a regular and you come in here all the time, I do shout outs all the time to people, right? So it's if you're gonna show up all the time, I'm gonna share your stuff. You don't have to advertise your stuff. I'm gonna advertise it for you if you become a regular.
And I find it rude to spoon feed, shove the request down a YouTuber's throat to regurgitate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Like myself, I would feel very uncomfortable going into someone's channel and say, "Hey, can you please promote my channel? Can you please promote my channel?" That just it hits you, makes you want to throw up a little bit. That's how I feel about it. So since that's my value of how I feel for myself, I expect others to consider the same consideration. Right?
And like you said, I don't expect other people to know that's how I want them to operate, but you give that particular person many opportunities to change their behavior. Ask them several times to change their behavior. So at that point, goodbye.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not easy firing people,
No, it's not.
but it must be done.
Yeah.
I told my boss that a while back. It's like, we don't have a hiring problem, we have a firing problem. Hire everybody, then just fire the ones that don't work out. You need more truck drivers? Start hiring truck drivers. If they don't work out, get rid of them. I mean, don't hire anybody, but still. Hire more than you are hiring, and then fire more than you're firing. You're right, Michael. Kiram deserves nothing.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, that's not what you said, Michael? My bad.
Yep. Yeah, that is. Yeah, stealing content or viewerships.
It's hard to get views on this place. I mean, there's 6 of you guys watching right now. I don't know if Kiram's watching, but he might be.
Yep, I'm watching. I'm in
I
there.
know Michael's watching. James and Jeff are watching. A Ghost is watching.
Oh, you're going up to 9 people watching now.
Mine says 6.
Refresh to 9 on mine.
It only counts people that are active in chat, I think.
Dropped to 7.
Also, it only counts. This is stupid. I know a lot of you guys are doing this. This is stupid from YouTube's point of view, not your fault. I do it all the time. If you are watching a YouTube channel just to help them out by having a tab open and hey Rhino, if you have a tab open where YouTube is playing just to help a YouTuber out and you're on a different tab, that does not count as a view. The only time YouTube counts it as a view if you are actually in the tab that you're watching.
What if I got more than one monitor?
Exactly. I just ordered a third monitor because I found with the 3 of us live streaming, having 3 streams going, I couldn't get enough squished into my second monitor. I ordered a third monitor. But I have YouTube playing on my second monitor all the time. None of that counts as a view for that YouTuber. None of that counts as watch time.
Oh.
I know, it's so stupid, but advertisers don't want to advertise on something that somebody's not actively watching on their main window. So it does not count as a view.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. James, same with me. Very often we have open multiple windows where just the watch time itself is not actually helping those channels. Which is unfortunate that YouTube does that. I learned that I forget what a podcast I was listening to. They talk about analytics and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that is unfortunate. I'm like, I do that to a lot of YouTubers then. So I often now try, if I'm watching multiple things at once, I try to make the YouTube to be the one that I've clicked on last. But if I'm gaming, then I can't, right? Because I'm often gaming while watching. None of that counts as a view.
That particular viewer, I think, came back on New Year's on our joint stream once, but he didn't stay very long. He just said hello, and then that was about it. So, and I never really got a lot of visits from him, I don't think.
Now having, yeah, the only reason he visited was to spam his channel, right? Having a YouTube running in the background and then commenting every now and then, all those comments help. If that channel is monetized and those ads play, those ads count, so that person is still making money off of those ads. But as far as watch time and views, does not count while you're on a different tab. I guess mostly the watch time. So if you're trying to do a YouTuber favor, because I did that a lot. I opened 20 different tabs, and I'm like, I'm just going to hit play and mute these to support these YouTubers. And it's like, oh, none of this counts. Not a single one of these things count. So now instead, I go into people's YouTube that I try to support, drop in a comment. At least I have added a comment to my support. I still want to watch their stuff in the background, but at least I'll drop in one comment, because that comment adds to the analytics and helps that YouTuber. And I'm not expecting people to do that. Most people don't even know that's how it works. So whatever.
Mike, you can, when I watch you in the morning on Sundays, I'm usually on my TV and I'm fully watching.
Michael, you can't do that. Don't time him out, because he doesn't have the ability to spam his channel anymore. Don't time him out unless he does something inappropriate.
Yeah.
No abuse of powers.
That I let slide. And he never really got argumentative after that. So basically how you want to moderate a channel is that even if you've penalized them in the past, when they come in and they fresh start every time.
Yep.
Brand new customer.
Yep, fresh start.
That would go for timeouts as well too. So if you put them on a 5-minute timeout,
fresh start after that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
You don't want to make it more work for the person hosting. They have to moderate you moderating.
Yes, you don't want to be moderating your moderators.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole point of having moderators is to deal with the easy It's the best for moderators to deal with the absolute obvious comments that shouldn't be there, right? Deal with the obvious ones. Let the YouTuber themselves deal with the ones that are a little bit on the gray side.
Yep, I agree with James's statement. And generally, if someone's going to continue to do something, well, at that point, you know, you don't want them back at all anyway, so it'll probably be, I don't know if you can permaban.
You can
permaban?
Yep.
So,
yeah.
It's really noted the people that are banned, you get shadow banned. You don't know you're banned?
Not in live chat. In live chat, you know.
Live chat, but on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So
If you ban somebody on other videos that are not live, they're shadow banned.
And you can pretty much distinguish whether someone has, made an honest mistake or maybe they didn't know, compared to someone that might be like, I'll
Malicious,
just throw it
yeah.
out there, a full-on malicious troll.
Yeah. It's a little hard. All these swiveling back and forth. The steering wheel has to make very quick movements left and right. Whew. It's a lot of work.
good night, Michael.
You can hear the I don't know what, the spring grinding. I don't know what it is that makes that noise.
So 5 a.m.
Definitely here.
So that's in 6 hours from now, Michael. Go to bed. Have a good night. Thanks for joining.
Yep. Have a good night, Michael.
You can hear the steering wheel over the mic.
Yeah, I can. When you're doing that long.
Don't worry, I feel it, and my monitor sometimes shakes. So
The force feedback is quite low on Farming Sim. When I play the racing game or the trucking, the force feedback is fairly high. Yeah, that gets a little aggressive.
Even mine makes, I think, some noise, but I don't know if it comes through on the stream.
I never hear it.
Oh, it must be pretty quiet then. And when I turn, like if I'm turning left and I let go of the wheel, it'll automatically go back to center as well.
In Farming Sim,
Yeah, in Farm Sim for my wheel anyways.
so it must have a spring in there or something, or...
Yeah, there's a spring in it.
'Cause mine will self-center everywhere but Farm Sim.
I do have one couple of games that it doesn't work in, which I'm disappointed. Bus Simulator.
Mm.
Because if I make a turn, then I have to manually pull the wheel all the way around.
Back again,
to center. Yeah, and it just drives me bonkers, and I am utterly dismayed because I do love Bus Simulator.
Now when playing NASCAR, the wheel does not auto-center. It auto-pulls to the left, or no, to the right. Because on the NASCAR, it's all the banking. Or does it pull to the left, or well, it pulls one way or the other? Because of the banking in the track, it will automatically pull one way. So I have to actually fight the banking. So I'm always fighting. I'm always trying to keep it going right on a straightaway. So the game actually took that into consideration and fights to keep you off center.
I'm trying to think if I would enjoy that or expect that.
I find I actually physically get tired playing that game. Throttle brake, throttle brake, throttle brake, and you're fighting the steering wheel the whole time. I did turn the force feedback down a bit. I'm like, it was fighting hard. I can feel in the wheel, if I move it very little bit, I can feel where the electric coils are in the motor, where the magnets are, where the electronic magnets, I guess those are the coils. I can feel where those coils are. So I'm sure the higher end Thrustmasters have more coils in them where you can't feel those coils. Because I imagine the more coils those engines have in there, the smoother the steering wheel would be.
Oh, looks like you got some more donations brought in.
I did?
That's what Rhino's saying.
Let's take a look. Refresh. $65.
That's
There you
awesome,
go.
guys.
Yeah, so I owe
job.
$65 now. Because I'm matching up to $1,000. Yeah, this is awesome. Right now it's just me, the three J's. I don't know if James will be doing any of this, but Jess and I will be, because we haven't talked to James at all about it. But Jess and I will be doing this promotion the rest of this year. And then Kiram has started doing the same thing. When's your next live stream? Sunday?
Probably Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Kiram will start doing, I don't know when you're doing your first donation thing, but Kiram will be doing the same thing. And then we'll see if we can get some more people joining in. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
$65. And I'm matching up to $1,000.
I've got a week off in February, so I probably will be doing a lot of
extra streams.
Yeah, at that time.
Let's click the buttons here. Those buttons. There we go.
There's a huge toolkit. Jess could probably give you this stuff.
Yeah, James, it's so easy I can do it. They have all the layovers you will ever think of wanting, and all you have to do is share a link. I pinned the link that Jess shared there.
I can set you up, James.
Wait, what's going on here? Why am I not collecting anymore? How long have I been driving without collecting grass?
Don't know.
Like, it's not getting full. Why is it not getting full?
Oh, not too far. Look, that's the end right there. I think.
That here. Yep, that's where. Okay, I must have
Thank
accidentally
God, eh?
raised it there.
We got too excited.
$65 for the children.
I think James would remember Isabel, right?
James remembers Isabel. Every time I say the word "for the children," I think of Isabel.
Yep.
She was a grumpy old hag, always fundraising for kids or for other charities. But she worked in the claims department. How can you not be grumpy if you work in the claims department? All you have to deal with is the returns of angry customers. Or stupid customers. Favorite return that I saw her take was, she didn't take the returns. It was the cashiers up front that took the returns. But a cashier took a TV back without opening the box and looking into the box. It was literally a TV in there made out of wood. Somebody went through the trouble to make a wooden TV that looked like a TV, to put it in the box to return it in. I'm just like, that was the best return ever. We kept that TV in the back for a while.
Other story I enjoy is it the kayaks or canoes?
That wasn't a return.
No, but
That was a store manager saw a customer struggling bringing a canoe out to their car. So the store manager helped the customer bring the canoe to their car and did not ask for a receipt because they stole the thing. Store manager helping a shoplifter steal a canoe. It was awesome. Turn it on this time. It's lowered. I'll be collecting. Good, good, good. We're doing good here. I guess I should probably go to bed fairly early too, because I have no idea if I'll get a phone call tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. saying head to this place to load, or if I will sit home all day tomorrow waiting. I'm not going to the truck tomorrow morning until I get the phone call.
agreed.
I'll take the whole week off without complaining. The market is just garbage for trucking right now. Kieran, what I really like about this Children's for Miracle fundraiser is that we don't have to do any of the collecting of the money. Nobody has to trust us. It actually just goes straight to the official website. We don't have to worry about receipts. We don't have to worry about charitable donation. Like none of that stuff. It just goes straight to the official website.
That's what I liked about it. Because I was like, what if I make a mistake? And I honestly would feel bad if I made a mistake somehow with accounting or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just takes that headache away. And you and I and whoever else joins in just can focus on what we enjoy most, which is putting in the time and getting the word out there.
Exactly. Have fun while doing it. Jeff says they better not wake me up at 6 a.m. for a stinking load. They made us wait all day for a load. They can wait a couple hours tomorrow.
Oh, you should probably go ahead and check your...
Yeah, I heard that rumor too, Jeff. If 2 weeks away from home ends up being a reset in Manitoba or Saskatchewan, Ontario, Texas, I'm fine with being gone for 2 weeks. The funny thing is, I just made a video, it's not even out yet, talking about how Sutco gets you home every single weekend. So I'm like, oh, that might be a dated video quickly, but we'll see. Yeah, if I reset far away from home, fine. If they tell me I'm going to be 2 weeks away from home and I'm going to be resetting in Chilliwack, I'm just driving home. Write me up. I don't care. I'm driving home.
You keep picking on Kierman Chilla.
I just love how he keeps on bringing up Joe.
That is the example I told Dave. I'm driving home. If I'm 5-6 hours away from home, I'm driving home. If I'm like 10 hours away from home, yeah, fine. Reset me in Alberta or in the Yukon, or I'm fine with that. Resetting me in Ontario.
You should probably check that Extra Life website again.
What?
We have to
Refresh.
enable that thing in my body.
120? Yeah, we have to show this up on the screen.
Where are the children?
So we've unlocked the first milestone. I don't know how. Here there's a. Oh, here, look, we have Benjamin Thanklin has donated $100. No, that.
Go to the donation
No.
page. Oh, right.
Donations, is that right?
Yeah.
Kiram, here we go. Kiram donated $55 to ours. I guess we have to return the favor to Kiram. And then we have $50 from Rhino, and then $15.10 from Anonymous. I didn't know you could see the list of people here. That's cool. So 15, 10, 50, and 50. That's awesome! Thanks, Kiram.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rhino.
Yes, thank you, Rhino, and thank you, Anonymous. Oh, I'm not even sharing the screen. I'm so dumb.
You look at there.
Okay, let's do it again. So click the donations buttons, and you can see the people that have donated. $120. All of a sudden thinking I should have gone higher than 2,000, but up to 1,000 anyway. Can we up the goal later on?
I'm pretty sure I can change it.
I think so.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I will match the first $1,000.
Yeah, I just do this here and I change it.
Okay, so we can go a higher number if all of a sudden we blow the goal early.
Still working on the logo. I got distracted.
You're working on the team logo. It's getting there. I would like the barn to be much more vibrant. I almost feel like you dulled it down.
I did.
Yeah, I'm like, it looked better earlier. And you can just do that for now, and then you can keep working on ideas and upgrade
Yeah,
it.
just to get something up there.
Just to get, something on it.
I'll share that with you, Kieran, and see what you think.
Alright.
It'll take me a moment to save it.
At least you will have a logo for now.
Yep.
And then if Jess comes up with better ideas, or anybody else that comes up with a better logo.
Tomorrow might be better when I'm not concentrating so much. Sit down and think about it. I have Discord on one screen, but when I hit the open button, it pops in on the other screen.
I don't know how many screens you use, Kiram, but I found that I had a hard time with having 3 people streaming at once to be able to stay on top of chat and stuff with all the windows open on my second screen. So I ordered a third monitor. And the sim guy has rented a server to test that out. And that way maybe there won't be as much lag on your end. Like you might be able to do stuff while doing the live stream. So that'd be a really good test too. Because if that works well, I'm willing to help pay for a server. I'll have to test it sometime.
Well, especially if we get more people that want to join in and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? That just
Because
makes
you
it
certainly
easier
can't
for-
handle more.
No, I can't. No. I'd like to, but obviously, sorry, Captain. Don't have enough dilithium crystals to make this happen.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Star Trek. What's the series called? Season 1.
Strange.
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds. Yeah, that's the newest one, right? The new yeah.
Yep.
I haven't been on top of Star Trek for a while. I'm like, hey, I'm like 2 seasons behind in this. I should really watch some of this. So I've watched the first 2 episodes of season 1. Really quite good. It feels like the old Star Trek.
Yep, they worked really hard with it. They made some mistakes. Maybe that's too nice of me with Discovery.
I noticed some canon that was already screwed up on episode 1. I'm like, you screwed up some canon already. Okay, I'm fine with it because you're just trying to make a good show, but I dislike screwing up canon. And some canon is fine if you screw up. If you recast a character to be a different race, different male, female, different, I don't care about that. I just want the story, the canon to be canon, right? If, like the first episode, Spock didn't meet his wife until way later in life, and the last time they had met was as kids. And here, episode 1, Spock is talking to his future wife. I'm like, that's breaking canon already.
Yep.
So there's some things like that I noticed right away. I'm like, ooh, don't like, but I'm okay with it, I guess, because the rest of the story is really well done so far. Jeff, exactly the point. Yeah, you're fine resetting far away, like in Prince George, or you like far away. But if you're resetting me in Chilliwack, that's your fault as the dispatcher for not planning properly. Yeah, I would have no problems resetting somewhere 8 hours away like Prince George. That's maybe even 10 hours away. I'm fine with that. If I get home every 2 weeks because of that, all in, I'm good. It is the trucking industry. I'm fine with that. Especially with the market the way it is right now. But even PG and Cranbrook I would be upset with if it was due because of poor planning. If I got to PG on a Thursday and couldn't get home, I might be upset. If I get to PG on a Friday night and that load doesn't go anywhere near Penticton, it went from northern Alberta to PG, I'm fine with that, right?
Yes, we've done resets before where it was okay. But now they're promising more and more resets that aren't going to be okay.
So we'll see. We'll see how it actually plays out. First off, the economy has to pick up for us to get any kind of load. And I'd be flexible enough to say, too, put me on vans for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and pull me out when you need the quad deck. I'd be fine with that, too. I'd be even okay with a load of chips every now and then, as long as I keep my truck and don't have to do cross shift. My truck can't do a load of chips, can it? My truck's too long for that. That wouldn't be legal. The Quesnel to Alberta, what's the town in Alberta? Hull, yeah. I would do that for 2 weeks, but then I'd want to take a break from it again. I'd do a 2-week run doing something like that and then come back. But a cross shift I'm just not doing. But like I was talking to Ghost Bear, you have to make sure that it's mutually beneficial to the company and me. I'm flexible. I can do the give and take thing, but I expect the give and take thing. It needs to be both. It can't be all take. Yeah, I guess probably a regular train, just not a stretch. Yeah. Well, physically you can do it. I know because I've done it. I have pulled a stretch with my truck. Only like 2 miles to get the trailer off the highway because the truck broke down. So physically my truck can do it. Definitely not legal, and there's maybe half a foot of space between the truck and the sleeper. Before dropping my trailer, I locked up the brakes on my trailer, moved the fifth wheel all the way to the back, locked it in the very back position, and then went and picked up the stretch. But it is way over length. Definitely not legal length. I guess I'm not way over length. I'm a bit over length. There'd be no way of making it legal. I believe you have to remove the moose bumper to make it legal with the permit for the stretch. I think the moose bumper is the difference of making it legal and not legal. Hence why that owner-operator runs a W9L with no moose bumper. But as far as hooking onto a trailer and pulling it 2 miles down the road to get it safely off the road, I don't think any CVSE officer would give me a ticket for that. Because I'm actually removing hazards, and I'm safely removing a hazard long before a tow truck can get there. I know that feeling. I have people come up to me, "Hey Juan, how's it going?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I recognize you, but I don't know who you are." "What is your name?"
Well, considering how many Brians you have saved in your phone, we should go with Brian.
Jess is like, what do I call this Brian in your phone? I'm like, that's plaid for dad, Brian.
We got that one. The other Brian, I don't know.
And thanks to my YouTube channel, I have random people come up and call me by name. And it's like, do I know you?
Hey, take a note, scare him. Need to stop one and do that to him.
Okay.
Walk up and call me
Oh,
by
there.
name. It's like,
Yeah.
there's a place, what's the concrete place in Osoyoos? I pull in and somebody comes running out and goes, "It's the movie star." I'm just like, "What? Your YouTube channel?" Oh. So apparently I'm a movie star in Osoyoos. Whatever that concrete place is called. Up by the airport. You do like the concrete sewers and pipes and blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, we was over there a few times. We actually went to like a multi-million-dollar house.
That was definitely a customer that knew what they wanted and was not used to anyone saying no.
Yep.
Super nice, but when he said he wanted something, everybody around jumped. Other than me. I just didn't care. But I got along with him well. And he did ask, "Can you bring the Super Bee into or down over here?" And I'm like, "No, but I can split the trailer and I can do this, but not that." And he goes, "Yep, we can make that work." So he was a very polite millionaire. What? I didn't turn it on again. Yeah, South Okanagan Concrete. Yes, that's the place. Okay. Turn this on. Yeah, that's better. We're gonna have more luck collecting grass when it's turned on. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. Let's drop off this load, and then after that, we'll go get ourselves some fuel. Get some go-go juice. think we're going to make some decent money off of all this grass. Won't get us out of debt all the way this year, but we'll be close. I know how long we've been playing this map now, and I'm still in debt.
I think you would give up if you weren't in debt.
I might give up if it wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
It's not. So will I give up on this map immediately after I pay off the debt?
Well, once you get far enough, yeah.
It just gets too easy and I give up, huh?
What happened to No Man's Land? You get far enough, you're like, oh, goodbye.
It's still there. I haven't deleted it. And Ganantal too. It got too big too fast, or made too much money too fast. Oh, I'm full. I really, really, really want to do the mod. What's it called? Something through time? A moment at a time? No?
Through the years.
Through the years. The mod called Through the Years, but it pretty much requires me to download hundreds of mods. I love the idea of only being able to buy the equipment from that year. And then every year you're allowed to buy the equipment that was made that year.
I say, and no matter how nicely you ask, it will download.
Well, I wish there was just a file you could click on. I wish he had a list with links to the DLCs. Let's go get fuel. Yeah, maybe somebody's made a list of all the links to all the DLCs. Because right now you have to literally search for every single DLC. Wait. There might... No, I think he has links. I bet you if you copied them into... If I copied that into a document that would show links, I could probably do that. There's a way. There has to be a way. Because I was copying and pasting links. So he has links. We have to make those links clickable. So some kind of Word document that recognizes links. Yeah, we can make that happen. I can make... Yep. And then I can just open every single link and then click download on all of them. That would make it easier.
I think you found the way.
I mean, I don't know how to make it work, but I'm sure there is a program, like a Word program that I could copy that into and it'll recognize all the links. Even click it all into an email. Email would recognize all the links. If nothing else, I'll do that. Email it all to myself. There we go, full tank of Go Juice. Go Juice. Go round wheels. Go round gadget wheels. Doesn't work, does it?
Nope.
What the heck are you playing on?
I'm working on the logo still.
Oh! That's a blue barn, not a red barn.
Oh, you wanted red. I don't want red, you want red.
I didn't recognize it as a barn.
But I'm so zoomed into it.
Ah, got it. You're trying to match the blue colors of the Children's Miracle Network. I like the idea. I like the idea of matching those colors.
One that makes the tractor a color as well. That one's a little bit harder. Not used to this version of Photoshop yet.
I wonder how many times a train has driven by while we've been collecting the grass. Nope, that one's full again. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a night here, because I do have to go get ready for bed early enough, just in case work shows up. Doesn't seem super optimistic. I have a feeling a lot of places closed last week and this week. But I'm going to bail out of here. Thank you to everybody in the comments. Thank you to everybody that came over here to Extra Life for the Children's Miracle Network. $120 donation. Thank you. Really, really, really appreciate that. We are on our way to our $10,000 goal as a group. Virtual Farming for Miracles. I like the name because I came up with it. I guess it was a group effort, huh?
It was a group effort.
And then our goal of $2,000 here for the next year. So awesome.
You know who just showed up?
I don't know. Did Milo Girl show up right here at the end of the stream?
Yep.
Milo Girl, you got timing. Unless it's Kiram hitting the hearts.
Nope, not me.
It's like, I don't know who else would be doing it, but someone could be trolling us. But thank you for the donations. Our goal of $2,000 is on the way. There, yeah. See, it is Milo Girl. Ah, good. I was starting to think someone was trolling us, and we couldn't have that. Couldn't have that at all. So, hallelujah. It is the mini end for today.
James will be doing a stream tomorrow, and I'll do one Thursday.
So, live stream tomorrow by James, live stream on Thursday by Jess. And hopefully no more streams from me this week until next week, Saturday. We'll see how it goes. So, someone else is copying the hearts. It looks like there's a lot of hearts now. So, it looks like there's maybe multiple people hitting the hearts. Anyway, thank you guys for all your support. Really appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys, or I guess Jess will see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.